very good company or in a very high position in a ministry or whatever the organization or institution is, it's not possible for everyone, and the society doesn't work without manual workers as well. It's very important to have good mechanics to repair your car. You can't do it yourself. No, you need somebody who can. And if that person is good at his job, it is a very good thing. We can look up at him as well as a nuclear scientist. They are just in different fields. And we can't live without nurses. Not everybody can be a doctor. Nurses do very important work.
Nurses
close to the patients.
Yes.
So it's not only the top university and the top position in a business venture. We need all sorts of people, and I said that we think that the most important thing is for a young person to find his own place, do what is good for him, not what the family wants, or grandparents, or school authorities. We have different talents, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. So if there is a family where everybody is a doctor and a child is a very talented musician, of course, why not be a musician? Why follow the parents' steps? So we have to listen to the child. What he feels is right. I mean, because working life is a long period of time. As I said, 40 years. So if you do something you don't like to do, that's living hell.
Yeah.
You have to do what you want to do. And then you are motivated. And then your results are good. I think.
Yes. I'm 41. I follow you. I will change my mind, and maybe I think my co-work will be changed because of influence of you on me. So step by step, maybe I think Korean people, they will know about what you're saying. So I mean, to live with their people or to live in their society is quite, think about others, So maybe I think even though in education, we are not just judging them, we are not just competing them, just the education, So raise them, to encourage them, to know how they, live, So maybe I think the basic thing we have to think about it. So, yeah.
Yes, and when they did that documentary, they also interviewed some students there, and the person, Mr. Ahn, is trying to introduce the system in Korea as well. At least that's what he said. So we have, how would I say it? Students have their representatives in a kind of board here, and they can attend teachers' meetings and they can suggest things. So we listen to the students as well. If they want some changes, and we think about it, we discuss it, and if it sounds good, okay, we do that. Of course, they are not very major things, but inside the school, there is something we can change, we do that. So they are not the opposition. We work together.
Yes,
that's the idea.
Yes. Yes.
and they that is the way they learn to function in society. So make propositions as they do in politics. Make propositions, discuss with other people, and make something happen. That's democratic, isn't it?
Finland is a very good model actually to us, even though it's very different geographically because you are close to England or Scandinavia, you are in Scandinavia, your appearance and your culture is totally different, but one thing is that the structural language is similar to us, related to us. So before I came here, I traveled to the other countries in Scandinavia. I'm very familiar to Finland, and I wanna examine and I wanna listen, or I wanna give my passion to heal, Finland, because I don't know, but I just felt that it's similar to us. So if I see exactly examine this country's system, and I'm focused on the things, maybe I think I could have found the insight, or I could have found the way of learning English, and then I will tell them to tell to all of my peoples. So I'm very exciting to come here, even though I met several principals and so many people in the street in Scandinavia. So we interviewed, we submitted the papers. We did all of things. Sometimes they suggest us advertising or business work, something like that. But I just focused on how overcome. I express overcome means, as you know, we are very suffering about English. So
and that's why the member of the parliament who was here as well, and I told him that I can't see any point in inviting foreign teachers to teach English, because if they don't speak your language, they don't know what the students need. And if they spend only 1 or 2 years there, they are not dedicated to do the work. It's just an adventure. And I said that I think it's a waste of money, because I think you have to pay them a lot of money.
Of course.
So it is worthwhile sending your language students abroad, spend there a year, for instance, come back and teach your own children. They know the children's language, they know what they find hard, and they can focus on that. Right? That's what we do. The English teachers, or whatever the language is, if you want to become a language teacher, you have to spend some time in the country, and all the language teachers, I would say, refresh their own command of the language during the summertime. They spend a couple of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks in that country where the language is spoken, so they refresh their own expression.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much. Okay.
They won't stop it at all.
Right.
Let's send them home. And I think, okay. First of all, can I take a picture of you?
이제 충분히 얘기하셨어요?
예. 마지막 또 컨셉이라